Cause I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction. I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh, what's a man gotta do, what's a man gotta do to get close to you? What's a man gotta do, what's a man gotta do to get close to you?
Welcome to Boy Midflight, where the stories get real, the laughs get loud, and the feels, well, they just might take flight. I'm your narrator and author, Charlie David, and this audiobook podcast is brought to you by Border to Border Entertainment. Here, we make love stories, whether they're messy, magical, or somewhere in between. This novel is a special one because I'm sharing something close to my heart. My very first book. Yep, I wrote Boy Midflight when I was just 18 years old, and now I'm opening it up for you to enjoy. Cringe, swoon, and hopefully laugh along with me. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the Border to Border Entertainment YouTube channel so you never miss a chapter of this journey. And let's be real, so you can keep the love stories coming. And hey, I love hearing from you. Got a question, a comment, or just want to fangirl or fanboy over a particular chapter? Drop it in the comments. I read them all, and trust me, I enjoy responding just as much. Oh, and if you find yourself falling for this story, you can support my work by grabbing your own copy of Boy Midflight. The paperback and ebook are just a click away. Links are in the show notes and about section. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get this story soaring. Ready? Let's dive in.
Chapter 6. All right, everyone, in your own time, roll up gently from your spine and you can go. Keep the awareness of this newly awakened chakra and any memories or feelings it has opened for you. Millie, Miss Enlightenment, instructs the class. Michelle and I walk towards each other simultaneously, stretching our backs with one arm crooked behind for support. I have my mat and collection of rubber balls under the other arm. We've just finished MBS class. MBS stands for Mind, Body, Spirit. And today we've been lying on hard rubber balls specifically placed in pain-inducing areas. The purpose, we are told, is to connect to certain chakras or energy vortexes through breath and slow rhythmic movement. I felt a whole lot of pain for about an hour. Millie assured me this was a good thing, part of the process. I do enjoy these exercises, however, and if I am going to be in pain, it may as well be in a beautiful place. The auditorium where we hold MBS class is just that, a large hardwood hall with a soaring A-frame ceiling. Large floor-to-ceiling windows swell the room with sunlight, and a steady stream of colored rays dance down from stained glass just below the vertex of the arched walls. Ow! Oh my God, I haven't hurt like this since my sister body slammed me in 3rd grade, Michelle exclaims, still bracing her back. I laugh and scoop her up in my arms, cradle style. Here, princess, this better? Oh yeah, riding in style, she quips, smacking me on the ass. Giddy up, little doggy. As I run around with her spinning and laughing, I see the embodiment of pain walking towards us. Guess who's doing the Bush Art show this summer? Chris asks, his face beaming. I set Michelle down and she runs into his arms, shrieking, Yes, right on, boy. When did you find out? I just went home for dinner and there was a message on my machine, Chris explains. Come on, let's go see if you guys are in. I just know we all are. We have to be. The three of us run downstairs to the phone and I prod Michelle to go first. She starts to dial, but Chris hangs up before she can finish. Wait, before you do, let's just say that we are best friends and whatever happens, happens. Regardless, we are spending the summer together. Deal? Deal, Michelle chimes in. I think of how great that would be, the three of us together. As I look from Michelle to Chris, I search for some kind of sign behind his eyes. I don't want to be hurt again. Deal, I say, grabbing Michelle's hand as she starts to dial. Hello? Mandy, this is Michelle. I need you to check if I have any messages. Yeah, your mom called and someone from Bouchard Gardens wondering where to send you a contract? Thanks, Mandy. Michelle squeals, hanging up the phone. I'm in. I knew it, Chris says, hugging her. All right, Ashley, your turn. 3's a charm. I pick up the phone and dial hurriedly. No new messages. Hey, it's cool, Ashley. I'm sure they're just in the middle of doing their booking calls, Michelle encourages. I try 3 more times in the following 10 minutes and am greeted by the same taunting voice. You have no new messages. Hey, man, don't sweat it. Let's just get to class, Chris says, putting an arm around my shoulders and leading me away from the phone. I feel angry and like the loser who didn't make it, even though I still don't know. The evening classes drag on and I habitually sneak out to use the phone. The end of the night comes with that annoying recorded voice ringing in my ears. I don't think I made it. I would have heard by now. I vent to Chris and Michelle as we leave college for the night. It's cool. You'll make it. Listen, call me as soon as you hear, Michelle implores, kissing me on the cheek. Yeah, me too, okay? Chris says, looking at me intently. Do you want me to go with you? Sure. I mean, we can walk together up to the corner of Pandora and Oak Bay. I respond cautiously after a moment's hesitation. I turn and wave to Michelle, who is already walking away from us, both hands in the air with her fingers crossed. God, I love her, I exclaim, not so much to Chris as to myself. That girl can make me laugh like no one else. Chris and I start to walk down Chaucer, one of the 3 poet streets that lead from the college to Foul Bay. I love to stroll the poets on my way home. Shakespeare and Milton join Chaucer to form the triumvirate. The tiny streets are crowded with a mecca of tiny houses with neatly tailored gardens. The spring evening is dark and cool in stark contrast to the unusually warm island day. Stars are beginning to peek out in clusters, and the moon is already high and full with eerie moondogs encircling it. Listen, Chris, I don't know what's going to happen when I go home tonight. Maybe I'm in, maybe I'm not. You and Michelle are in, though, so I want you two to live together for the summer. It doesn't make sense for me to be there with you. After what's happened, I just wouldn't feel comfortable sleeping in the same room as you. I still have a great place to live, and you need one. You and Michelle were moving in together first. It's a 2-bedroom, and if we can't share a room, there's no choice. I'll find somewhere else to stay. If there isn't a phone call for me when I get home, I'll be packing for Alberta anyway. Just take the place, all right? I already spoke with Michelle about it. She's cool. What's this about, Ashley? This is about us, isn't it? No, this isn't about us. There is no us. We have the wrong energy. I think that's how you put it. I spew. Ashley, come on. It's not like that. Try to understand where I'm coming from. How can I just break up with Jeremy? We've been together all year. Why don't you want to be with me? You're scared. I was afraid too, hiding behind my girlfriend, but I took the risk. You told me you were going to break up with him. You told me you only wanted to be with me. How am I supposed to feel? I demand, my anger rising dangerously. I don't know what you're supposed to feel. How am I supposed to feel when I see you straddling my boyfriend for a massage? How am I supposed to feel when all anyone talks about at college is how Michelle and you must be screwing? Instead of pointing your finger at me, maybe you should figure out who the hell you want to date, Chris explodes. A sudden wind whips down the street, tossing my hair across my forehead. The chill provokes me to cross my arms, bracing myself from Chris as much as the weather. I laugh in disbelief. Oh, what are you talking about? I obviously do a bang-up job of disguising my feelings. It's killing me not to be with you. That's why we can't live together. It just won't work. Ashley, come on. We've been planning it for months, Chris interjects. Look, I don't know what's going to happen, but please don't throw this all away. Throw what all away? What is this? We don't have anything. We might have had something, but you made another choice. A choice to stay somewhere you're not happy. We might have been friends, but we're really only connected through Michelle. We might, in the least, have been roommates, but how can you stand there and ask me to be just that? After we've had a taste of what it might be like, you ask me to watch you with somebody else? How could I share a place with you, let alone a room? Do you think I wouldn't rot inside every time you brought Jeremy home? I choke on my words and say a silent thank you because it has started to rain. The last thing I'd want is Chris to see me cry over him. Ashley, please. I'm in a rough spot right now. I'm just so confused about a lot of things. Your friendship means so much to me. Just please trust me. I need time. I'm done fighting. I've said all I can say, all that's been wrestling inside me. Sure. Look, I gotta get home. We're getting soaked out here. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I managed to say in an uneven tone. My mask starts sliding into place over the torrential emotions. I turn and slip away without waiting for an answer. There are no more words right now. I used to love words. Now I'm beginning to despise them. The rain drives down, creating walls of water, trapping me in, obscuring my vision. Or maybe it's the pools gathered in my eyes. For no reason, I start to run. I'm on autopilot, mindlessly breaking through the walls of water. The puddles send a wave up my body with each footfall until I can't tell which way is up or down. Water seems to be drowning me from every angle. I'm laughing. Laughing because I'm 6 years old out in the rain with my walnut sailboats. Laughing because rain is wonderful and life is wonderful. Laughing because at 6 I'm normal and I'm going to grow up and get married and have babies. Laughing because somewhere Antonio got it wrong. How funny is this? This isn't my life. This is an absurd dream, isn't it? I'm ready to wake up, I shout, still laughing at the sky. I'm ready to wake up. I choke on the rain and the sudden realization that I don't get to. My laughter is now sobbing as I melt to the ground, butt on the curb and my feet submerged in a puddle. At least no one is around to see me cry.
That's a wrap for this chapter of Boy Midflight. I hope you enjoyed the ride with Ashley and his friends as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. If you're as impatient as I am and just can't wait to see what happens next, you can help me out and grab the full story today. The paperback, ebook, and even the audiobook are all available. Links are waiting for you in the show notes and about section. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the Border to Border Entertainment YouTube channel so you won't miss a single chapter. If you've got a friend who loves a love story, why not share this podcast with them? Got thoughts, questions, or just want to chat about what you just heard? Drop a comment below. I love reading them and will do my best to answer your questions. Thanks for listening. And until next time, keep dreaming big and loving boldly. Go make your own love story. I'll see you in the next chapter.
What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to feeling like I'm heading in the right direction? I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh. What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? I spend my time in the shadows looking for proof, but I can't open the blinds no matter what I do. I'm climbing the walls, but I fall and blame it all on you. And blame it all on you. Banging on your door till you finally come through. Heart is so tight, can't say what I want to. Ooh. What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to feeling like I'm heading in the right direction? I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh, yeah. What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? Finally come through. Heart is tongue tied, can't say what I want to. Cause I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction. I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh. What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you?